Welcome to Zoe's Treasures, where the vibe is vintage. Buckle up.
Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. Tonight is our first ephemera show, so I'm super excited about it. So we're going to try it out. I'm just going to run regular auctions, dollar starts, everything's dollar starts. Good evening, Southern Charm. Everything's going to be dollar starts and free shipping, and we'll just go like that. Happy Monday. Hello, Miss Ray Ray. Tonight I have cabinet cards, black and white photos, maybe some old postcards. We'll see kind of where we get. And we're just going to run through it. So we're just going to try this format out, see how we like it, and then maybe change things up for the next show. So let's just get started with it. We're going to go ahead and let me get our time. We're going to do 10. We'll do 10 seconds. 2-second restart. All right. Hopefully that'll get going. And let's just go ahead. We're going to switch to the overhead camera where we'll stay for a while so we can see what's going on. Some of these I'll start doing individuals, and then we may switch and do some bundles. We'll see how it goes. The first one up is this old one. There's no date on here. It's more of a, what's that, the name of it? Sophia, what's the name of it? Sepia, there you go. Coloring, the browns and the grays and the creams on there. Look, it looks like he has some buffalo pants going on. No date on this one. Guessing probably early 1900s. Let's go ahead and run that though. $1. Oh, drop my time back down the right way. 10 seconds, up and going. This is a really neat one. It's a little bit smaller. Thanks so much for your bid. All right, we can close that because I do not like the circle. Thank you, my love. And Miss Ray Ray, that one is heading to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is a cabinet card. Check this guy out. This is... looks like it says Lewis Greening on the bottom here. Does say cabinet, photographer. There is some, you can see some spots on there with the age. Don't know the date on this one. It is that thick cabinet card, like that cardboard material. And that is up and going. He looks a little confused. He's like, hey, wait a minute. What are you doing? You taking my picture? And the Dusty Hutch. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this one. She's so sweet. Look at that little baby girl. She is absolutely adorable. This would look so good in a vignette. There is no name. Well, there is some type of name, but I cannot make that one out down there. It is so faint. She is just a little doll. What does this say? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. M. Robinson or J.M. Robinson. And that is going now. Look at how stinking cute is she. I just want to pinch those cheeks. Thank you for sharing the stream and for joining in. I appreciate it. The Dusty Hutch, that is heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's do 2 at a time. I think 2 at a time might be a little bit better here. So we're going to show each one. Look at her. I wonder if that's a wedding dress. To me, that looks like that may be a wedding dress. How beautiful is that? She's just so like, look at me. No date on this one. It says, I can't read. It's out of Pennsylvania somewhere. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's all black and white. The coloring is stunning on that one. It is a cabinet card. It has that thick material or thick cardboard. And then we have this little guy here. How stinking cute is he? The little sailor. I think the dressing up little boys in sailor costumes like this has been around obviously forever. He is so cute. I love the size of this one. This would add some height to a vignette. No date on that. We're going to run both of those together. $1, up and going. And the Dusty Hutch, those are heading to you. That is a great pickup. I like those two. All right, let's do another. Well, I like two at a time here. So let's do this first one. This is a family. Look at mom and pop and little baby in there, little girl. So this one is again the grays and the brown coloring with the creams in it. It is the cabinet card. Louis Yost Photography out of Glen Rock, Pennsylvania. Oh wait, I think we may have a date. Nah, not quite a date. Looks somebody wrote something on that one. And then we have more of a black and white. Look at this one, almost would be a good Halloween one. Doesn't that kind of look like what was that show with the hand? What's that? The Monsters or that's it? Doesn't it look like her dress? That's what it looks like to me. She looks very sad for some reason. Is there a date on this one? No date on that one, but we're going to run both of those together. Up and going.
The things I could do on that with a video. Yes, Ms. Ramona. It looks like the Addams Family. You're correct.
That's what I was trying to think of. And peace, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank
The
you.
Addams Family. I just couldn't think of the name of it. All right, we're going to do another two together. Let's see. So this one looks like almost maybe like a wedding picture. Maybe not quite a wedding picture, but a picture of a couple probably in love with the way her hand is on his shoulder there. At least I would hope so.
Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday, yes. This one is out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, right by where I live. There is no date on this one. Nice black and white cabinet card. And then we have Chandler Buser out of York, PA. Mr. Buser here. He looks so young. He just looks like a little teenager, but I love how they did that scroll work behind there. And no dates on that one either. We're going to run those two up and running. Thank you so much for your bits. I'm going to try to pull them down, maybe get the light off of them a little bit. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. That is number 6.
Thank
Heading to
you.
All right. We have P.S. Weaver out of Hanover, PA. He's looking pretty debonair there. Look at him, just kind of looks like he knows his stuff, doesn't he? He's like, look at me, check me out. No date on that one. And then we have another one out of York, PA, W.C. Bell, it says on the bottom here. He looks pretty serious. So a lot of the young gentlemen, pictures of the young gentlemen here. Those two are up and going. And Southern Charm. Those are heading to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get some women. All right, let's look at the women here. We have Shadell Busser. See, I don't know if the name on the bottom is the person's name or the photographer. I have no idea. This one is out of York, PA. And I don't know, it's not like we do now where it's like, cheese, say smile. It's not like that at all. They're very serious. But I love the buttons on her dress. How beautiful is that black and white? And I am drawn to these ones that have the black background. No date on that one. And then we have this beautiful lady here. It says D.A. Frommeyer on the bottom out of Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Why so serious?
I know. Why so serious? Just smile. Smile. Say cheese. All right. Up and going. Two of the women. And both of those are those cardstock material. The cabinet card material. Southern Charm. Those are heading to you.
Thank you.
All right. These ones are more pictures. Let's see. Nope. This one's thick. Look at, we have a whole group going on here, dressed all different ways. Look at the little kids, look at how the little outfits. McGibbon, maybe some type of McGibbon band. I wonder if this is a whole family, like a whole mom and dad and all the kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, possibly. I have no idea. This is more of the creamy and the brown out of Philadelphia. So we have that one. And I like that it's a different, it is landscape and not portrait. And then we have this gentleman. Look at that. He must be of Scottish, I'm guessing Scottish heritage, in the kilt there and the knee-high socks. Look at that. It says Chanel on the bottom, Channel, out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. That's right by Lancaster, if anybody isn't isn't familiar with some of our Pennsylvania. Oh, no AC in the summertime. Yeah. Oh, they're tired from working so hard. J. Harry, nope, Phoenixville. So it says J. Harry Leister with an address. It's just an address on the back. But we're going to run both of those together. I like them. They are both a little bit more unique than just the solitary people. Thank you for your bids.
It would have been interesting though.
And peace out, Jen. Those are going to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's do, I have some black and white photos. I just have a pile, so I'm kind of doing as they come up with the black and white photos. Let's see if I can find another one. We're here and we'll do 3 photos if I can quickly grab another one. All right. Actually, let's do 4 black and white photos. Okay, so we're going to do four black and white photos. These are not cabinet cards. These are just black and white photos. This yeah, good thing I would not be able to wear all those clothes. Like, I am all about like stretchy pants and comfy clothes, and the women wore way too many clothes back then. Okay, so this one here really reminds me of like Budapest or maybe like Belgium. I've gone to Belgium once, and the buildings, there's a square that looks a lot like this. So it's just a black and white photo. Let's see on the back here, what does it say? Saint Market from the side, something background. I cannot read everything on there. Maybe you guys, it's kind of hard to read it. So we have that one. And then we have one taken from the water. Look at those buildings. How absolutely stunning is this? These must be somebody's vacation pictures from way, way back. And there's a little writing, Saint Sophia, Venice. Oh, this is it from Venice. Then we have more of a landscape. It looks like it's up on a mountain looking out over a city here. This one is Mount Colo from the Grande something. And then we have this last one. It looks like a church. Maybe not a church. I don't know. It looks like maybe a retreat. Something castle. All right, so we're going to run all 4 of those. $1, up and going. You get all 4 pictures. Thank you so much for your bids. And Southern Charm, those are heading your way.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Let's do some more cabinet cards since I have those. Okay, I love these ones because these are moms and their babies. At least that's going to be my educated guess here. Moms and babies. Look at her. Look at a half smile. That's what it takes. It takes getting a picture with your little one to get a half smile going on there. What an adorable little boy. James Barrett Wellen, age 3 years old. Look at the writing. Look how gorgeous. December 27th, 1903. 1903. All right, and then we have this mom and the baby. I wonder if this is the same person. Kind of looks like the same one. Maybe when James was little. A Merry Christmas as from James Barrett Wellen, December 1901, when he was 11 months old. So we have James as a baby and James as a toddler. Early 1900s. Wow. Both of those are going $1. And Southern Charm, those are heading to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's do 2 more. Oh, I love this one. Hold on. I'm going to save the number 2 here for a second because it's pretty cool. All right, it looks like a family again. We have mom and dad and 3 little girls here. Again, the very stolic looking family. This is out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. It is so cool for me to look at these, knowing that Phoenixville is like 45 minutes from where I'm at. I just think it's so cool. So I love seeing this because like I'll drive around and I'll see places, and now I can actually like, excuse me, picture, what it may have looked like a long time ago. All right, and now check out this guy. That's the first one, the family. Look at him. He is about to. What's the big race? What's the? Oh, I can't think of the name of the race. I know. Look at him. The bicycle race, the famous bicycle race. My mind is drawing blanks. But look at him. Look how thin. Those were totally different. Like how much bikes have advanced. But Tour de France. Yes, that's it. And look at his shoes. He's wearing like some suit shoes, some dressy shoes to be riding his bike. This one is out of Springfield, Massachusetts, is what it says way down here on the bottom. It says August 90. Oh, European girl. Oh, cool. Not far from Phoenixville. Awesome. Yeah, we're about maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour from Phoenixville. All right, on the back of this one, this is Oscar Brandt out of New York, and it says August 95. I am guessing that is not 1995, just by the look of this, and it is that thick cabinet card. Both of them are thick. And you're going to get both of those up and going for $1. I know the mustache. But those are coming back in style, aren't they? Or maybe that, wasn't it Ryan Reynolds for a while brought the mustaches back? And the Dusty Hutch. Thank you so much. Those are heading to you.
Thank you.
All right.
That is a true Magnum mustache.
Magnum. Yeah, Magnum PI. Anybody remember Magnum PI? All right, look at her. Look at those little curls. She has like the bowl cut on top, but then she has the gorgeous little curls on the side. How adorable is she? This one is out of Philly. No dates. And then we have, are you ready for it? Look at this one. This is so cool. So this is another Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. I am guessing Native American attire. So maybe this is more of like a heritage photo. I think this is really cool. Like, to me, this is a real piece of history right here. J. Henry Luster, with it's just an address. I wish it gave me more information. I wish I knew more about that gentleman. All right, up and running, $1. Those are definitely not the type original pictures you're going to see anymore. That is so neat. Peace out, Jen. Thank you so much. That is number 13.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, and so this is another like the cardstock, the thick one, and it looks like a church. I wonder if this was like before a wedding or maybe just memorializing a beautiful church scene. I think we all can relate. No matter what day and age, you can go into some churches that are just so gorgeous. Let's see what it says, if I can figure this out. Interior of Market Square Presbyterian Church in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So we have that one. And then we have, look at him, ooh la la, Mr. Joe Suave there. All relaxed, kicking back. He's in that sexy pose. Black and white, there is some damage on this card. You can see on the corner there. Well, look at him. He's like trying to pick up the ladies in that one. We're going to run both of those. $1. And peace out, Jen. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what's next. We have a bigger one here. Look at her. Now, she's kind of half smiling. Maybe that's who he was posing for. He's posing for someone like her. She is pretty. This is a beautiful one. This is like just one of those soft and just really gorgeous photos. These are so good, aren't they? They are just absolutely stunning. I'm just disappointed that I don't have more information. I would love to learn more about these. All right, and then we have this beautiful lady on a black background, Northstown, PA. She's not smiling quite as much. I don't know. She looks more like, you know, hey, I'm available. Gotta meet me somebody. She's more stolic there. Stolic. I can't say that word right. All right, up and running. $1, both photos. Welcome in, everybody. Original glamour shot. Totally. That is totally what it is. Uphill. Thank you so much. That's going to you. Okay, y'all. Who did glamour shots? I begged and begged my mother for a glamour shot. Never got them. All right. Look at these gentlemen. Now, they are out for a party. That almost looks like a New Year's Eve. You did, Southern Charm? I tried so hard. My mother would never take me, but I wanted glamour shots when I was a teenager. All right, look at them in their tuxedos with their top hats. Oh, they even have the canes. And those were just decorative. I'm sure they did not need those. This is out another one from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. I love the look of this picture. When do we even ever get dressed up like this anymore? No dates on that one. And then we have the professor. Look at him. He is very, doesn't he look, he just looks smart. He looks, you know what this reminds me of? Y'all, do you ever watch Jeremy? You ever watch Green 13? This is like early 1900s Jeremy right here. Like glasses and smart, that's what this is. This is another one out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. No dates. We're going to run both of them. Up and going. Thanks for your bids. And peace out, Jen. Those are heading your way.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. This is another one with some cultural, displaying whatever his culture or his background is. I love it. It almost looks like a crown that he's wearing up there on his head. I can't quite make it out because it's getting a little bit faded there. But I love the hand on the hip. Very sassy. This is out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. So we have that one. And then we have her. Look at this. Is this not Hollywood glam? And I would bet to say this is a wedding because look at the train. Look at the back of that dress, unless that was normal for that day. Renaissance fair. Oh, that would be a good guess. Yeah. And then she has the fan, which was so characteristic of the ladies fanning themselves. I love this one. There is a little bit of fading going on. But even down here with the gold print, Art Studio Williams something. Even looks very Hollywood, kind of regal going on there. Yes, I would love to have that fan. Absolutely. That is up and running. Peace out, Jen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have some more black and whites. We'll do 4 of them. All right, so we have another vacation photo. It looks, maybe they're eating lunch somewhere. What does this say? Refreshments on the roof of Cathedral in Milan. So this was a very well-traveled family. This is another one, I'm guessing Venice by the boats here in the river. Bridge of something, Grand Canal. Can't read all of that, so we got that black and white. And then, oh, look at this. Look at that square with all the birds. Look at those pigeons. You guys remember the movie The Birds? Doesn't that remind you of that? No story on the back. And then, oh, this is peaceful. I love this one. That's solitude right there. If you had a picture that just said solitude, this would be it. Look how gorgeous that is. All right, all 4. Up and going, $1. That movie scared me too. And I remember I was so little, my mother used to cover my eyes when the really scary parts came on. Southern Charm, heading to you. But I would always still be able to like peek through her fingers. And then it freaked me out. All right, let's do a few. I'm going to lump a few of these together because these are smaller. So we have more of your like wallet size. They're pretty thick, but they're not as thick as the cabinet cards, but they're like a thick cardstock. So with this gentleman, pretty faded. Wallet size picture, Louis Peter. I can't read the rest of that. And then we have another one that's pretty faded out. You just kind of got his head. This would be a good Halloween one because it's just like the floating head. Oh, that's why you don't like birds now. Oh, okay.
So what about the owls?
The owls are just to torture her husband. All right, and then so we have the guy and the girl just floating heads. These would make really cool. Maybe put them under a cloche with some creepy Halloween stuff. That would look really neat. And then we have her. Okay, this is what makes this set. Look at this one. Fake ones are okay. Look at this beauty. I don't know if this is a Valentine's Day. She looks ethereal. Like she just looks like she's in the heavens right there. So beautiful. Something Charlie up here is in gold. I just love this. This is more of a thinner, like a black and white photo. Maybe it's a postcard because there's a line down the back of it. But I love that one. $1, all 4 pictures. Up and going. the Dusty Hutch. Those are going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, y'all, I always forget my giveaways. I have some Halloween postcards. I don't normally do giveaways on selling shows, but I got these Halloween postcards, and so I've been wanting to like just give them away because I think they're cool with the season coming up. That one's kind of creepy. I was showing my daughter some of them, and she's like, some of those are scary, but this one's not scary. So that's the giveaway that's running right now. All right, let's get back to the cards here. Let me pull a few of these. All right, so we're going to start with this one. I wonder if they're twins, probably sisters at least. They've got the same hairstyle going on. And it almost looks like, you know, she's telling on that one is kind of what it looks like. It is a smaller size. This is Kate. Maybe they're not sisters. It says Kate Rowley and Nora Logan. I don't know. They look kind of the same. But they, unless they're married, maybe that's why they can have different last names. Oh, okay. Look at this. This is another one. I don't know if this is Renaissance Fair. That is definitely a crown. This kind of reminds me of maybe like a religious, like, I don't know, I don't want to say pope or something, but maybe some position in a church possibly.
Miss Michelle, that looks like Dumbledore.
Oh, it does look like Dumbledore. Oh, cool. Okay, it says Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. I know nothing else about this. It's the same address. It's been on a few of them. I'm going to get that one. And then we're going to jump up in time just a little bit with this gentleman. And I'm guessing we're going up in time because of his suit. Looks a little bit more modern, but this is, you know, still early, yeah, maybe 1920s, 1930s, somewhere in there. No dates on that. And then we're going to throw this lady in here. This is a cabinet card. Now that, she looks like she would be wielding that wooden spoon if you weren't listening to her, doesn't she? She don't look too friendly there, but it could just be the way they told them to pose. So all four of those up and going for $1. Thank you for your bids. Peace out, Jen. Those four are heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's see, what do we have here? Let me grab some more. I just grabbed a big stack, so we're going to go through this big stack for today, and then once I've still got a few left. Once we go through them, that'll be that for the day. But I am constantly searching for more cabinet cards. All right, so this is a nice thick. It feels like a cabinet card, but this looks a lot more modern. I mean, when I say modern, I'm still thinking like 1920s, 1930s. It looks like a vacation picture. It's a guy and a girl there cuddled up close to each other. It says August 2108 on the back. So I decipher that as you will, but it's 21/08 is what it says. And then we have this beautiful, she does, I mean, they just look so young. They either look really, really old, they're either like grandma, or they just look really young. And to me, she just doesn't look more than 16 or 17. So pretty. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Hello, Lilac Bloom.
Hi, Lilac Bloom. How are you? And then we have this one. I think that's two women. Again, maybe sisters or best friends. It's this one you can see it's been through a little bit. This picture has been around, like been through some stuff here. Some markings and stuff on it. No information. I like that it's square, that it has a little bit different of a shape. We're going to run those three together. So we get the couple, the beautiful girl, and the two women together. Up and going. Thanks for your bids. And uphill, those are heading to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at a few more here. He is very serious. He reminds me of the guy you're going to go and see at the bank to get your loan from. This was you needed your Model T, and you would go visit him at the original Wells Fargo bank to fill out your loan paperwork. That is my story behind this gentleman here. And then we have this guy. This is probably his boss. Totally thinking, I don't know, they kind of look the same. But I'm thinking here, he's the boss of Wells Fargo Bank. Totally made up story. I have no clue if that's true or not. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And then we have this cutie pie. Look at her. Oh, the baby ones get me. They always get me. Toy Stories. Totally making up the stories. I have absolutely no clue. Look at her though. This is this not the Christmas attire? Okay, those little like hand muff things. I mean, they're probably half as big as she is, but Ed is just stinking cute. This is out of Baltimore. Perkins photographer. And Uphill, you won that giveaway. Congratulations. All right, we're going to run all three of those together. $1, up and going. Thanks for your bids. And Lisa Mill, those are heading to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to do another giveaway here. And this one is for another postcard. This is for this spooky ghost. These are just fun. You can put them on little stands, put them around the house, add a little bit of Halloween flair. All right, let's get back to our auction. They are cool, aren't they? Okay. Oh, I like this one. This reminds me of my grandson, like a way old version. But look at him. He's probably, I would guess, maybe about 6 years old. I just love it. At that age with little boys is so fun like that. And you can just see him like, okay, Mom, I'll pose, I'll do it. He is so cute. From Tony maybe? Or Tom. From Tom to Mammy. And it says 89 here. Don't think that's 1989, but it's from Tom to Mammy, so maybe 1889. That would make sense with the way the photo looks. And then we have this one. So this is a cardstock, but it's not as thick as the cabinet cards. And we have this young gentleman with his glasses on. He looks all like he just got all cleaned up, like in his Sunday best. And I like that it's nice and long. I love the different shapes. And then to top it off, we have this beautiful lady. Now look, she has a half smile. She's like, you know what? My family's going to remember me with a smile. I am not going to look like I'm scolding them. I cannot read what it says on the bottom, but it looks like it was signed. And no date. We're going to run all three of those. Up and going. And to get it so you can see them. There we go. Thank you for your bids. And Southern Charm, those are going to go your way. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so this one, a little bit more modern. It is a black and white photo. We do have some corners that are damaged here on the photos. You can see those three corners. She looks a little more modern. Almost reminds me of maybe 60s. This is almost kind of like grandma trying to get her hippie on. That's what it looks like to me. She was just maybe a little too old for the hippie era, but wanted to fit in. We don't, maybe do we have a date? No, that's just some writing on the back. Sepia picture. That's kind of like, y'all, seriously, this is about the age I'm at, where you're like, I'm like in your head, you're young. You know, that's what this picture reminds me of. In your head, you're young, so you're going to dress like it, but maybe you're not quite there yet. I think that's what's going on there. All right. Let's see here. What other ones do I have? Oh, we're getting to some big ones here. All right. We're going to get some black and white photos going on. All right. So then we have this black and white photo. This is such a common scene, even nowadays here in Pennsylvania. With the Amish out there, we always see them in the fields with the horses pulling the farm equipment. So this is like, some things never change, right? I cannot read this. This is near some Italian. Oh, this is in Italy. Did we just get a raid? Oh my gosh.
Welcome in, Raiders.
I just saw
Grab
all
your
these names
hats
popping
and
up.
step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Looking Glass Lane with a party of 26. Welcome in. Thank you so much. This is Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. We are doing some ephemera tonight. But one thing we like to do when we get raids is to honor the person who raids us and take a quick look at their profile. So in the meantime, while my husband's pulling that up, please, please, please tell us a little bit something about yourself in the chat so people can click on you and follow you. And we're going to take a quick look at your profile to honor you for this raid. Are you ready? And then we'll get back to selling ephemera. We're doing some black and whites right now. We just went through a ton of cabinet cards. Vintage decor, mini seller. I wouldn't say you're a mini seller. Everybody's a seller. We're all sellers. It doesn't matter who's selling. All right, let's take a look. Looking Glass Lane Hi everybody, Crystal here with Looking Glass Lane. I'm located right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. New to Whatnot, but over 10 years of sourcing and reselling, retired from furniture painting. And we are all learning estate sales, auctions, or thrift stores, out hunting for all the good stuff. And when, honey, will you scroll down so we can see when the next upcoming show is? 9/17 coming up soon with some books. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go back to our black and white photos. Okay, so we had hippie grandma here. We're going to show it from the top, please. Navy, either sailor or officer, like 3.5. I don't think so. I don't think I have those tonight. But we do have hippie grandma. And we have, there's, what do we say, Italian farmers, but they look like the ones in Pennsylvania. And then we have another vacation photo here, black and white. It looks like a villa of some sort. This one is in Greece. Thank you. DeCarla, you just got the Halloween postcard. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and run another one really quick, and then we'll get back to our auction. All right, we have our another Halloween postcard. Oh, I like this one. This is all the trick-or-treaters. So that's our giveaway right now. All right, so we have another picture here. Here's like a war, kind of a war picture. I don't know. They're standing next to a cannon. So we have two gentlemen standing next to a big old cannon out in the middle of the woods. This is in, I cannot read where it's in. Barcelona, maybe? And for good measure, let's do another one. We're going to do 5 pictures here. This is another vacation picture, some beautiful architecture. This one is in Louis the 16th Palace. This is Louis the 16th Palace, I guess. All right. All of those are going right now. Up and going $1. You get all of them. Thank you for your bids. And Lisa Mill, those are going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, look at this one. So this is like a cabinet card. It has a little this is just a regular paper. It says from Bell's Photography and Ferrotype Galleries out of somewhere in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And then we have the actual picture, which is just kind of like a black and white stuck in there, a little bit thicker here. But we have, look at Jersey. This is the original Jersey Shore. Check it out. Just dawned on me. That's what's happening. Look, you got the beach back there. You've got all your Jersey Shore cast members, which I could not name because I never really watch the show. But fun fact, my daughter's a comp cheerleader, and one of the Jersey Shore moms, she has a competition cheerleader. So we do a lot of, since we're in Pennsylvania, we do a lot of competitions in Jersey, and she is there. Who is it? The one that starts with an S. And everybody, I feel so bad for this mom. Everybody just kind of like hounds her and wants to take her picture, and she's there for her daughter. But anyways, so this is Snooki. That's her. Yep, Snooki. So we see her at competitions all the time, but I don't know. I as you can see, I didn't even know the name. But here we go. Look at the original Jersey Shore cast right here. Old time picture. And then we're going to do some more black and whites here. This is another vacation photo from Paris. So we have a Paris picture. Oh, thank you so much. And then, oh, look at this. That looks so fancy. Look at the cars. Those are old like Model Ts and stuff. How cool is that? This is another Paris photo. And I know that's not the Eiffel Tower. That's just some pretty tower. I can't read it. It says Paris though. Another Paris one. Okay, so that's 4. We're going to do 5. This is probably Venice. That's what I'm guessing. Yes, it is Venice. Look at that. And we'll do this one too. This one, let's go with Paris. I don't know. That looks like the Scottish Guard, but we're going to go with Paris. Yep, another Paris one. Arc of something, my husband said. Triumph. As you know, as you can tell, I do not know my geography very well. All right, up and going. You get all of those $1. And peace out, Jen. Those are all heading your way.
Thank you.
Get you some Jersey Shore going on there. All right. Let's see here. All right, do you guys like the big pictures? I have big photos here, so I don't know if you like the big ones too or just the little ones. So we have a bigger one. So this is, I'm guessing, like a 5x7 size. But look at him, the classic baby on a bed picture. This is another one out of Phoenixville. Look at all that hair on those chubby cheeks. This is adorable, but he is just sitting there on the edge of the bed, or maybe it's like a big couch. I have no idea. It is in this nice, like, cardboard cover. So we have that one. Then we have another bigger one here. This one is 1930, actually has a date on it, 1930. 2 years old. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at, she's smiling. Look at the giggles. That is so cute. Okay, now this is typical baby picture, 1930. So we have two big baby pictures, and then we have this one. This is just like the cabinet card feel. We do have some damage. Let's see if we can see right here and right here, and some discoloration. This must be like the debutante ball. We have, and Pit Love, you won that giveaway. Congratulations. Thank you for being on the show. It's crazy to think 50 to 100 years our picture. Exactly. Our pictures are going to be so vintage, but they're all going to be selfies. They're not going to be, they're just going to be a bunch of vintage selfies. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, look at this. They all have bonnets on, like Little Bo Peep, and white dresses. And then you have the gentlemen. But wait, I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and only 8 men. They were fighting. They were fighting to see who's going to dance with who. So you know there was 2 women standing in the corner, and they were dancing. I don't know which 2 they were, but there had to have been 2. All right. So we're going to put all 3 of those together. Let's see real quick. Is there a date? No, no date. I was hoping to find out when that was. All right, all 3 of those. So we get the debutante ball, Ms. Giggles, and that adorable little baby boy. And Southern Charm, those 3 are going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to throw a lot of these big ones together, and then I have some postcards before we finish. All right, let's look at him. This was your high school science teacher way back when that all the girls just would swoon over and think he was so cute and so smart. But that's who this was. I am sure of it. Photography by Frederick. We have an 8.5 by 11, and then we have this guy. Look at this. So these are all bigger. These are all like 8.5 by 11. This is, look at the rosy cheeks. Look at, probably had some like, I don't know, incurable thing going on there with the rosy cheeks, but they're rosy cheeks and they're adorable with the little shorts. Okay. This looks like your church pastor. Oh, it could be the youth pastor at church too. Yes, absolutely has that look going on. And then we have the sweater with the shorts. Little confusing look there. I have no idea. This is out of Baltimore, Maryland. And then we have this one. This is more of a black, just a big 8.5 black and white. Abe Lyman's Orchestra. Bring good news to Mayor Lodge. So we have all of these gentlemen with the big L on the front of their shirts. Nowadays, would anybody wear a big L on the front of their shirt? Like, it has got such a bad connotation, but obviously this was for Abe Lyman. So, Abe Lyman's Orchestra picture. That's 3. Oh, and here we go. I bet you this was part of that orchestra picture too. This is an action shot though. Look at that. So we have pose, everybody smile. And then we have action. All right, pretend that you're doing something now. I have no idea when that's from, but you're going to get all 4 of those up and going, $1. We have either he's our pastor or science teacher, little baby, and 2 of our Lyman Orchestra pictures. And Lisa Mill, thank you so much. And I lost my, oh, here we go. Lost my little numbers. No, that is heading to you. All right, let's see what we have next. We have the Scottish Golf Tournament of, let's see, this is Dune Thurbin Golf Club, August 1928. I wonder if the skirts were mandatory. I wonder if that was like part of the golf club attire. Kind of like nowadays, you just need to wear a polo shirt. You actually had to wear a tie and a kilt to golf, and your suit shoes. This is out of Chicago. Oh, look at Lyman's is making their appearance again. So here's our band. This is a little more this is halfway between action and pose. Picture there. Bunch of good looking young gentlemen. And then we have the librarian. Look at the librarian. I love the dress. I really do. I love these sleeves. The ruffle on the sleeves are so beautiful. This would be a good one for a Halloween picture though. Those sleeves, I know. I actually love the sleeves on this. While I would not want to dress like they dressed, they did have class. Like they were just elevated in style. All right, we're going to do that one. And, oh, look at this.
Miss Matilda. That's a good one
Oh,
to come trap.
yeah, Miss Matilda. And then we'll throw this guy in. He's like, ladies, check me out. Look at me. Look at my suit. So we have, actually says Hollywood down here. Hollywood, New York City. So probably just the name of the studio wherever this was taken. We're going to do all 4 of those. Up and going $1. And Southern Charm, those are heading to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's do. Okay, this is the Dracula picture. Does that not look like, a handsome Dracula? This is like the guy that would fool you. You would be like, ooh, look at them eyes. And then like he shoves you in the back of his, 1920s van. Kind of a little scary there. This would make a great Halloween picture. If you guys are crafty whatsoever, you could probably like fix this up like they do with the Halloween pictures. I'm sure he was a very fine gentleman. All right, we got a couple of him going on here. Let's see. So we'll switch over to this guy. Herbert lives in his mother's basement. Exactly. There you go. And then look at him. He is, I don't know. We got to be nice here. We got to make nice comments. But this is, check out my profile. All the women, look at my profile. I'm just not sure. Like, if you were the photographer, what would make you say, turn to the side? Turn this way, folks. Let me take your picture. No idea. I don't get it. But we have that one. And then we'll throw in, we got a few more of Herbert. But these may be his wanted posters. I don't know. This one's kind of creepy because the light kind of shine on it wrong. So we have all of these. This is the end of my pictures, y'all. I didn't think they were going to be as popular as they are, but I have some postcards. We'll run some old postcards. So we're going to run these 4. Up and going $1. And we ended with Herbert. Yes, Herbert's a little creepy. Southern Charm. I know you like some of that creepy stuff.
Thank you.
All right, I have some postcards. We can run some postcards real quick here. We're going to do 5 for $1. These are all early 1920s, 1900s postcards. Yeah, I want to see it. Send me a picture, please.
That would be so cool.
He looks like a vampire. All right. We have early 1900s postcards. Some of them have dates, some of them have stamps, some don't. I'll show you. So this is for a happy birthday postcard. It's embossed from Pauline and Miss Abel. Looks like it was stamped at one time, but it's been ripped off. Then we have another embossed birthday greetings. This has a nice message written on there, but no stamp. A Good Wishes, and this is an embossed Good Wishes postcard. This one is actually stamped and postmarked. It's a little blurry, but I do know this was all a collection from about 1908 to about 1920. And then we have this one. This is, hello, Kate, how are you? This one's not embossed, but it's really pretty gold on there. You can frame this. It says, as I behold a rosebud, kissed by the morning dew, my thoughts flee to a fair, so I sent this to you. How sweet. This one is not marked. That's 4. And then number 5. Oh, look at this. This is like, my husband's saying do 6, so we'll do 6 cards. All right. This is like a hibiscus. This is embossed, or yeah, embossed. I like this. It's almost like a watercolor. Doesn't it look like a watercolor? 1905 is our postmark date here. I know, very elaborate. And then we have this one. This is just kind of like it has trimmed in gold. I cannot read down here. I think it's a sympathy card. And there's no stamp. So we're going to do all 6, $1, up and going. We'll go through all of my postcards, and then we'll go find somebody to raid. And Mary, that is heading to you, all 6 of these. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's do some more. Oh, look at this one actually says 1910 New Year's greetings. Honey, you want to take that bubble so people aren't just staring at the top of my head? You can look at the postcards. Thank you. I got to keep him in line, you know, just make sure he's doing his job right. We go battle it out now, mister. Okay, we have 1910 New Year's greetings. This one's really pretty. You can feel the lettering on there. It is postmarked 1909. So they sent it right for New Year's. Then we have an embossed best wishes. I really like another watercoloring looking one, but it is embossed. It has a postmark. I can't quite read it out. I'm thinking it's 1910. Birthday greetings. Oh, look it. There's a butterfly. Michelle, this one's made for you. Has butterfly. April 14th. And I cannot read the year. We have another language that I do not know how to say that, but it looks like a Christmas greeting of some sort. It is embossed, a little tattered on the edges. December 22nd, but I can't read 1911. There it is down there, 1911. And then this is just a pretty one. Oh, look at that. I like that one. 1921, it says really faint up here in the corner. And we have the writing, and we have, I cannot see the postmark date. Oh, but look at October 30th, 1910 is the person wrote the date, whoever wrote this card. And then, oh, this is cool. I like this one. This one has glitter. They actually used glitter in the early 1900s. Okay. Lesson learned today. I didn't know that. Congratulations and best wishes. Another watercolored looking one. There's a stamp, but I don't see an exact date. Let's run all 6 of those up and going. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. Those are going to you. All right, you guys, I have one final set, however many is left here. I have this little stack. We'll do all of those together. So let's go through those. So let's see what we have. I have that I should be wearing my glasses. That's what I have. Hardest congratulations, health and wealth and happiness with many blessings. Low are best wishes that this card brings to you. There's probably something I missed because I can't read it. That is very pretty though. This is postmark 19. So it's either 04, 14, or 24 because I see the 1, the 9, and the 4. Oh, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I will, definitely. And then we have this. Oh, I like this because it's in the shape of an anchor. And my husband's retired Coast Guard, so that's sweet. With my love. I don't have a date on it. It is not stamped. This one, look at this. It says birthday greetings, but the flowers almost look like embroidery. They're not, but they look like embroidery. I do not have any vintage Halloween cards. I am doing a giveaways though. Well, let's do my last giveaway for more of a modern Halloween card. So let me get it started and I'll show you what it is. Where did I put them? Oh, here they go. All right. Oh, we can do the creepy one. All right. So we have a very scary one. That's our giveaway going on right now. Hi, Moody. How are you? Okay. I'm back to our cards. We're going to do this whole stack, however many here is here. We have a wealth of happiness, 1911. And then we have the Washington Monument. Very classic picture here. How old is this one? I have absolutely no idea. It's never been postmarked or anything. Looks older though. And we have the White House. Is that the White House? New National Museum, Washington, D.C. No, it's a museum. New National Museum, Washington, D.C. This is postmarked 1923. We have Wishing You a Happy Birthday. This is another embossed card. It's written on but not dated. Let's see, let me move that down here. Another birthday greetings from 08. So this is 1908. This is really pretty. If you're like one of those junk journalers, like to cut this out, this is a really pretty picture there. And then we have, another one. Look at, I love this style. Greetings on your birthday. These would be so cool in junk journals. And then finally, we have this last one. Heartiest congratulations. This one's a little tattered here. No, it's not really embossed, a little bit embossed. 1910. So this is what, 9 cards? 10 cards. All right, so we have all 10 going right about now for $1. Up and running. And the Dusty Hutch, those are all coming to you. Congratulations. And with that,
Thank you.
that is everything that I have pulled out because you all surprised me. I did not know how, this is my first ephemera show, so I didn't know how it would go. I am collecting more and more ephemera, so we will, my microphone, sorry. We will be bringing more to you. I think I have another show scheduled in about 2 weeks. I do know I have a bunch of 1930s, like original, like sketches and stuff that I got out of a collection, but I am in search of more cabinet cards and things like that. So hope to see you guys again. Let's go find somebody to raid, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Oh, the giveaway. Oops, my husband just reminded me. Let's see who's going to win that last giveaway. It is going now. Pause south, claws out. I mustn't. Pause out, claws out. There you go. Thank you for being in the show. You got that last Halloween card. Now let's go find somebody to raid. Who is on?
Thanks for joining
Scuba
us. Have a
Stevio.
wonderful rest of your day.
Let's go see Scuba Stevio. I don't think I've ever raided him.
Thanks for joining us. Buckle up.